So here it is. Close enough to 805. It says 802. And it's sitting right out of 2. But let's remember, folks, I tuned this antenna for 28.400. So now the only difference is the location of my antenna. Looks like the frequency changed, although I did not adjust the tune knob. I'm not asking for people to explain why that may have done that, because I may or may not know, and I may or may not care. So let me show you the difference with the antenna. This is how I have this antenna most of the time. It's 101 inch whip. Yes, I said 1 because it's been cut down. It was cut down a little bit without the ball up at the top before I got it. And I run on 10 meters a lot. And so I made this flat for my car. It's close to flat as I could get. And it's at 101 inches, 28,400. But as you can see, it still goes down there. And on my Lincoln, on 26805, on my Lincoln, I have the SWR protection turned on, and it's set for 2. Now, while the meter shows 2.5, radio is set for 2. I have no doubt and have faith that if it was too high to hurt the Lincoln, it would go off. Now let's do something else. So now look at the frequency. It's jumping up and around, and this is fairly interesting. That's a huge difference, and it's reading 1.2 now, not 1.1 like it used to. The antenna is still bouncing around. That's a huge difference. That's pretty interesting to me. So now I'm going to pause it again, and I'm going to go back down to the other one. RF can be a peculiar thing sometimes. So there it is. Antenna's back up, completely vertical. And it's close to there, 805. They're bouncing back and forth. And that's under 2. There you go. So, obviously, for the SWRs, it's better to run it there. But, it's 101 inches. And I do end up hitting a lot of things, and because it's on the driver's side. And here comes another thing. I've been questioned about the driver's side. Why did I do this? Well, it's simple. It's simple. And I'll show you why. Because my dual bander's there. And it was more important not to move that. So, because I was going to have to move the whole bracket. Because I had to drill out this hole for the bracket to get the mount to go up inside there. I just wasn't going to mess with re-drilling holes. Re-drilling more holes and stuff. Anyways, folks, let's see here. One more thing I'm going to do. I'll be right back. However, I have thought about putting another bracket right there. And putting the whip there, or putting another whip. Putting another whip there, and tuning it for, the lower end of where I talk. But to be completely honest, I get out just fine. Whether I'm using that antenna on 10 or 11 meters, you know, it works just fine. I still need to get somebody to drive side by side with a passenger, because I want a video of exactly how far, at 70 miles an hour, how far that antenna is going back. I have it tilted forward, like I do most of the time with antennas. I just want to know how far that goes back. Okay, people, have a great day, YouTube. Oh, hey, by the way, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I know, cliches. Let's go, Brandon.